Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
Hello world. My name is Leo, and today we are continuing the Blueprints file. Where I last left off, we had found out quite a few things, including the breaker box and well, first of all, we took on the role of Simon, the grand nephew of Herbert S. Sinclair. And we had inherited the Mount Holly estate from him, but we only inherit it on the condition that we are able to find the 46th room of his 45-room estate. And from there, we got into the roguelike elements, the step elements, and I just felt like playing again. I don't have a lot of time. I only have time for maybe like one run, maybe two, but I just really wanted to play some more. So let's go ahead and continue with day 4. Oh, let me get my notebook out. I need to remember to cross out the things that might be irrelevant because they change. So that's irrelevant because that changes. Keycards lock of loose power, 5 minutes, pineapple oranges. Den has many clocks. Blue equals true, red equals lies. Courtyard has sledgehammer. That is not true. That's irrelevant. January 15th, 1983 for Clara Epson. Commissary sale has a sale on days 2021. Christmas photo in the boudoir along with the safe. Bluebird in the storeroom. Breaker box can turn off keycards. Garage. I actually saw during editing. It can also turn off the dark room and the gymnasium, which might be very handy. The observatory, 6, 9, 10, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19 are mysteries. We found letter K in the workshop. There's a pile of dirt in the courtyard. We found out what some of the items do in the shop, and we got to order an item from the mailbox. So the first thing I actually want to do is I did see something outside that I did not see while editing, that I did not see the first time, that I wanted to check out. So we're going to check that out first. It's this right here. So maybe if I find a screwdriver, I can open this. Door on drive. Screwdriver question mark. Okay. So that's all I wanted to check up on for that. Let's go ahead and I wonder, nothing changes, right? I am wondering if these bird baths are significant because there do seem to be a few of them. But I don't know what their significance could be yet. This is still locked, right? Yes, okay. And I'm going to assume that the rest is all boarded up. Yeah, okay. Let's go back in. And since the west wing is less likely to have locked doors, we're going to start in the east wing. Okay. Yep, we're going to do the breaker box right away. Let's see if we can do tab. Yeah, so that's locked off to us. And what I actually want to do, let's go ahead and open this. Rather than, if I have to go back to turn it back on, then I have to go back to turn it back on. But keycard entry system, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn on the garage, and I'm going to turn off the dark room. The gymnasium I'll keep on just so I have a chance to add it to my room directory. I do want to enter it at some point, but yeah. I still don't know what the VAC indicators mean, so I'm going to... Do I want to just make all those green? I'm just going to leave those for now until I learn more about what they do. It might take experimentation to learn what they do, but right now I'm experimenting enough. So let me see where it'll take me from here. Let's go center first. Storeroom, mailroom, or chapel. Your package has been delivered. So 2 dead ends. I'm not sure I want that. In that case, I'll put the chapel here. And then on this side, coat check 1 item. Do I want to do the den? Or do I want to do the closet to get 2 items? Or the coat check? The coat check might be good for later when I actually have items. And I don't necessarily want a dead end. So we're going to do the den, I think. We're going to grab ourselves a gem. Make sure that's all. It does seem like the clocks have changed. Is it just me, or is there a clock missing from this wall? Also, there's nothing there on that shelf. Also, I got the rosary beads and the crowbar again. I wonder if the paintings line up with the room that they're in. Like the rank. So, like, in this position, the rosary beads and the crowbar are always going to spawn. Let's go ahead and go this way. Let's try to connect a room between the chapel and the den. Storeroom, parlor, or guest bedroom. No matter what, I am kind of just creating a square in this area. Because, like, it's not like I'm gonna go through the parlor again. So... yeah, let's go ahead and do the storeroom. Try to get as many things as we can off the bat. Is that card still here? It is still here. Okay. Hang on, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. It looks like I'm good. Okay. This door. Nook. Bedroom. I would like to do the observatory. Hey, I saw you move. 2 stars. 2 stars is 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Okay. In that case, I need to find the sledgehammer. Okay, so... windows in the same spot, which is cool. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. I would like to not have to use the key. But let's go ahead. Okay, I need a room that goes straight. The spare room. Oh my gosh. You're killing me. I would love to do the veranda. But I need to do the spare room, I feel like. Just so I can make this run as much as I can. I feel like there has to be more to this room than meets the eye, but I don't know. Alright. Next up. patio, nursery, pantry. Spread gems in each green room. Or get 4 coins. If I'm lucky, I might be able to meet back up at the entrance hall. Or find the sledgehammer. I want the patio. Alright. Gem. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. So there's a grill. We do have a shovel. So I wonder if it's like only certain rooms can appear, or only like items can only appear in certain rooms. Like I wonder if I can like find the sledgehammer in the workshop and the courtyard and that's it. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and keep going. Security. Ooh. Thank goodness I just got that gem. So pantry, parlor, security. Well, I need to go with security if I don't want this to dead end, and I will absolutely do that. Alright. Let me log in. Enter. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Security level. High. Change offline mode to unlocked. Back. Return security menu. View estate inventory. 2 trunks, yep. Main menu. Whoops. Exit. Okay, cool. Did that. That room's boarded up, so can't do anything about that. What is this? What can this be? The last letters look like they could be ING. Let me... It looks like it could be... I don't know if lowercase, uppercase... No, okay. Okay. We need a room that goes straight and to the left. Hopefully. I'm gonna go with the hallway. Alright, I'm gonna try to get a room that goes left and right. Can't do that. Oh, man. So I can't circle around to get back to the chapel. Let's do the parlor. And then... Hey, I turned off the dark room. Why did the dark room still show up? You know what, let's go with the corridor. But then... we're gonna go into the parlor and solve this puzzle. I'm so enthralled by the atmosphere of this game. It's so good. Okay. The black box contains gems. This box and the blue box are empty. All 3 boxes are empty. Well, this is a lie. All 3 boxes are not empty. The black box contains gems. this box and the blue box are empty. So theoretically, this can't be a lie, because that would, if it was a lie, that would imply that both are full, or I don't know. At least one box is lying, at least one box is telling the truth. That means both boxes can tell the truth. Like, there can be two boxes telling the truth. So the black box contains gems. If that is a lie, then it would have to be this one or this one. But then this would be true. This would be the true one, which are this box and the blue box are empty. Which means, yeah, that both of these cannot, like, if this is a lie, because I know that's a lie, then this has to be true, which means this has to be true. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do it on the black box. Okay. Perfect. Anything else? No. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's see what we got. Mailroom, nook, and bedroom. I do have a chance to circle back around to the thing. Let's do the nook and let's grab another key. I am not doing so hot in terms of items. I've basically not found a single item. Okay, this door is locked. Of course it is. Exit. Do I want to try to set up a room here? Yeah, you know what? Why not? Use the key. Courtyard, guest bedroom, or pantry. We're going to go ahead and do the courtyard. And we found a metal detector. That's a big find. Greater chance at finding keys and money. Okay. Well, this door we know is unlocked. Is the commissary closed? Why are these dark? So that'll lead to a dead end. I only have one coin. So all these will lead to dead ends. In that case, we will do the guest bedroom to try and get some steps back. Oh! Electronic key guard. Electronically powered security doors. Well, I don't need that necessarily. But it might be a good item to, like, check in. That might be a good item to check if I get the coat check. Really hoping for that sledgehammer at some point. But I do have a greater chance of finding keys, which is huge. Closet, boudoir, or mailroom. I still do not think it's a good idea to, like, dead end all of these, so it's not like I'm gonna lose the package, right, if I don't do it now. Actually, I could dead end this now and then go for the corridor, or, like, I could set up the dead end at the chapel. Let's keep our options open. Let's do the boudoir. Still have this Christmas photo. No idea what the combination could be. Well, actually, let's just hang on. Holy crap. So it was Christmas. I didn't think it would be the date of... I didn't think that would work at all. I was just like, well, they got the safe on Christmas, What if they like defaulted to just the date they got it? So safe combo equals 1225. That's huge. Okay, we got a gem. We got an envelope. 4. Red envelope 4. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marian's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want to keep this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. So this is my... They're talking about my mom, I think. So my mom disappeared? She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family and name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Wow, so Daniel's my dad, and my mom disappeared. Interesting. Okay. Okay, well, what a twist that turned out to be. Okay. This door is locked. Of course it is. Interesting. I got the red envelope in my thing. Do I want to... What am I? I'm at 40 steps. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, hang on. Let me... 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28 to try to get an item which may or may not be the sledgehammer. And then that's going I have to go all the way back as well. 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. I'd have 16 steps left when I got back, and that's if I get... Oh, man. Okay. Against my better judgment, I'm going to try to head back. I think I have enough steps to do it. So I will do it, and then maybe I'll take that that way. 35, 34. Okay. Observatory, the den, the entrance hall. 2 trunks. Let me... Commissary, billiard room, or pantry. Let's do the billiard room. There's a puzzle hidden in here somewhere. Maybe even... a item. Nothing in the holes. Cannot click on the balls. So, and that's boarded up. I wonder, it might be the same, might be different, but 42414. 42414 for the billiard. Hang on. Billiards. 42414 question mark. With any luck, the reward for this will be a second key. All right. Can I exit from this? Okay. Why? What are these darts? It's a numbers game. This looks like the observatory. This looks like the observatory ceiling. How far am I away? Is that the observatory ceiling? And green and red. Believe that's the number 3 ball. Let me just see if I can figure out. Okay, so what happens if I just... Oh. Hold on. 1. Three. Am I... Plus, minus, multiply, divide. So I'm guessing, would it be 4? Oh. Minus, so 15 minus 7 is 8? Multiply? No, I think they just want me... So... Oh. So blue must be... add. So if I draw this... I'm just going to draw very... like a cone. This is add. This is subtract. So 15 minus 6, I'm guessing I have to put 9. 10 times 2, would that be multiply? Yep, okay. So that's multiply. And this must be divide. Okay, so... And it must be like the order on the things. So add 9, subtract 7, multiply by 10 is another 20. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Oh my gosh. Well, I need to go back to the boudoir. In that case... Let me just use this key that I have to unlock this trunk. I'll take that. Holy crap. Okay, And then back to the boudoir we go. Okay. Special keys. Silver key. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room in today's draft pool. Whenever items would be spread through the house, they are placed in this room instead. Adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Okay. Right now it's just gems spread throughout the house. What am I looking at in terms of... Definitely want the pool. This is so cool. Pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. Can I go in the pool? No. Let's see if I can create more. Let me go this way first. Passageway. That would be really handy. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. And then here. Drawing room, bedroom, or closet. Drawing room's tempting. I'm gonna do the drawing room. And then see if I can draft things that will be of some help to me. Okay, let's see. Walk-in closet, commissary, or bedroom. I have no coins. I have 1 gem left. Let me do the walk-in closet for 4 items. A sleeping mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Okay. 2 gems and a salt shaker. Okay, that works for me. Okay. Another photo. So the boudoir is a bedroom. Type bedroom, yep. And then straight from there is the guest bedroom. So I could get another 10 steps for a relatively low cost. Let me do that. So actually, first, let me draft this room. Of course it's locked. Okay. Can't help that. That's fine, I guess. Okay. So into the boudoir. Into the guest bedroom. Okay, got a few more steps to work with. Let's go ahead and go into the passageway. And let's see what we can draft. That door is locked. Of course it's locked. You've got to be kidding me. At least I know this one's not locked. Locker room spread throughout the house. Lavatory. Is this about to be my dead end? Keys spread throughout the house. But I do have the gems. Locker room. Spare set of car keys? What? The only car left in the estate should be in the garage. Car keys in locker room. This run is going on for a lot longer than I thought. I wouldn't have started this if I knew I was going to be doing this good. Oh, this locker's locked. Are all of them locked? Come on, there has to be one of them that's not locked. Plane. So, what does it mean if something is spread throughout the house? The poolside locker spread. What is spread? Addition. It's rare. Well, I need to figure out what... Okay. So does that mean there's keys? Hang on. I might as well... I'm so close. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Lose half your steps. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. And that is permanent? That's a permanent debuff? You know what? Might as well. Let's do it. Okay. Money. Not necessarily what I needed. Oh, an apple. Yes, please, give me the steps. Yes, please, give me the steps. All 3, two of these doors are unlocked though, which is amazing. And what does this say? What does it say over here? August 22nd, 85. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestige honor. The previous medal was, of course, her debut effort. Something. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird, author never considered herself success. January 27, 86. About 6 months later, she confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated on previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. November 11th, 86. About 10 months later, publisher and author detained by Redguard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them as a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, but the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold had past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance himself from the publisher this week. Manning and White's press conference was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the waved down. A local something's 3rd major blank last year is anticipated charged with the crime. Manning was the last person. Trial begins on Tuesday. Expect to last up to blank with grand treason. February 22nd, 1987. No trace is discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Oh. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves broke into the royal capital of Fen Ares. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds searching for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Wow. Okay, hang on. I'm going to take a picture of these. I only have like 20 minutes left, so hopefully I can finish this within the next 20 minutes. Okay. This room's unlocked. Confidential archive floor plan. What? Oh, this is a secret passageway. So on tomorrow, you will start the day with 20 extra steps. Your package has been delivered. So this is what it means. That's the debuff. Oh. A safe deposit box key. Unlocks box 233. Dang it, I wasn't expecting to do this good. So yeah, 20 extra steps. Office, opportunity to spread and earn. I don't have the gems. I don't have the gems, I have to draft the weight room. Oh, I lost it as soon as I drafted it? That's not good. Drawback press. Market. Violet, that's the bedroom. The key to the bedroom. Green thumb. The halls of home. Mage chamber, less likely to find items laying around your house. This counts as 2 bedrooms. There's something in here. Did this change? No, okay. More money? Okay, shoot. I'm at the antechamber. And there's something... Oh, there's a key. Okay, office, pump room, control water flow throughout these... What? Oh. No, it's a wall. No. This door is locked. Use key. No more likely to draw red room style drafting pantry. No, I'm doing so good. I was doing so well. Pump control panel. Oh, this is pump room schematic, water source, control panel. Let me take a picture of this. Because again, I'm running out of time. Swim tank, tank 1, 4 units, pump 1, pump... Okay, fountain, reservoir, aquarium, kitchen, greenhouse, pool. Oh, I mean, I don't have time to figure this out. I'm, like, running out of time. No, this is locked? That was locked. Okay, I might officially need to call it a day. Unless there are apparently keys spread throughout the house. If I can find a key... Wait. Really? Holy crap. Three, two, one. I can't make it there. I have to use it here. Archived. Is this the lavatory? Oh my goodness. No, I was hoping for the coat check because I wanted to, I wanted to be able to check my keys. I guess the kitchen would have given me one more opportunity, but I didn't know this was gonna be. I was hoping this wouldn't be a dead end. But yeah, I was hoping for either coat check or not dead end. So, yeah, let's just call it here. Because I have to go in 10 minutes anyway. I must call it a day. Holy crap. Sizable manor. I was not expecting it to go that much. I was not expecting that at all. New rooms found 12. Okay. Yeah, this is amazing. I actually made it to the antechamber, but there's no door. So there needs to be... I need to figure out something else. I need to figure out how to actually open it. It said there's levers, but I don't know where those levers are. I need to figure out the pump room. I need to figure out... But in order to get to the pump room, I need to do the pool. And the best way to get the pool is to do the... is to get the silver key, which means I need items. The utility closet and doing the breaker room is definitely a good call. Because as many doors were locked that I had just as many doors unlocked because I had a high amount of electronic keycard doors, which was cool. So yeah, this game is awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to playing more, and yeah. When we come back, we'll also have 20 extra steps, which is going to be also huge. Hopefully that won't go to waste. So, beyond that, yeah, we shall see. So thank everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified when I upload a new part of the Files to the Archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.